just a couple of minutes to go before the market will close. And as usual, I'm really happy today to see everything going up in the market. Fed Chairman Powell had a press conference, and it cleared up a lot of uncertainties for the market. And that's the way I look at it. And if you look at the VIX out here, it has dropped significantly. It had as big a red candle as it had a green one yesterday, and it's testing this support, which I had shown you before. Like if you go back to 3 or 4 months, this green line was a resistance for VIX, and that kept on pushing the VIX back down. And since we broke out of it, now it has become a support. That's why it is green. And the VIX is trying to pierce that and come down. And hopefully tomorrow we will see it making a move back into this triangle, and then the markets will go up further. But right now we have a drop of 10.69% on the VIX. That's a really good drop, and it has resulted in our Nasdaq looking pretty good, up 1.77%. And as you know that I have a long-term channel here, within which it's a bullish channel within which Nasdaq has been moving, and it is bounded by this green line above and the green line below. This green line below has been a support for the longest time. It has been tested once, twice, and this is the third time, and each candle is 1 day. So today's candle not only bounced back up, but it also crossed this resistance which was there at 15,403. So right now we are at 15,500 for Nasdaq, and it's looking pretty good. And if we go to the 1 day chart, you can see it has jumped clear off the resistance. So I'm going to turn this resistance into a support. So that is one building block in place. We also have the 50-day EMA as support, and we are trying to go past the 11-day EMA for Nasdaq. And once we do that, then the 11-day EMA will also act as a support. So having said that, let's go back into our favorite sector, which is the CRISPR sector. Beam is the top gainer here. Let us do the sorting here again. So Beam is the top gainer with 6.69%, followed by Intelia, followed by CRISPR, and followed by Editas, ARKG, Blue, Vertex, TDoc. Only Regeneron is languishing. I don't know why, but let's look at Beam. So Beam is doing pretty well. So now we can see very clearly that we have a resistance here for Beam at 81.36, and we have to pierce through that. Most probably I think it will happen maybe tomorrow or day after, and then we will enter into this this falling wedge pattern, which is a bullish sign, and hopefully we are able to break through further above the resistance, which is this red line here, which has been tested 3 times in the last so many months since June. So that is the story for Beam, and really happy about the progress it has made, and it's also got support from the 11-day EMA right now, and it has got a resistance from the 50-day EMA, which we'll have to check how it goes through. And then let's look at Intelia. Intelia is also doing pretty well. It's gained 6.10%, that is $7.03. And the next resistance for Intelia is the 50-day EMA, which is this blue line, which you can see out here. And then the resistance after that is going to be the 132.97 point. So everything is looking good for Intelia. And let's look at CRISPR, up 5.74%. That's a gain of $4.28. And I'm showing you the long-term picture where we have this bearish channel. And I have turned this line green. It was earlier red because it was giving resistance whenever CRISPR was trying to go up. This was the line that was pushing it down and acted as a very solid resistance. So today we have broken above that resistance, and I have turned that line into a green line, which is now going to act as a support for us. Let's go to the 1-day chart where you'll see how neatly it has broken above. And right now the 50-day EMA is supporting CRISPR, and so is the 11-day EMA. Both these exponential moving averages are providing solid support. And if I go to the 5-day time frame, let's go to the 1-month time frame, you will see that the next resistance for us is at 81.01. So somewhere in the $80 range we have a resistance, and hopefully we'll cross that tomorrow, after which 86.36 will become the resistance. So CRISPR has got a lot of things going very well for it. It's a tie-up with Vertex, and especially the sickle cell disease solution that is at a very advanced stage of development and trials is going to be the big money bag for CRISPR. And likewise for Vertex, which will also get 60% of the revenue globally with CRISPR taking 40% on that solution. So it's excellent news for CRISPR. I'm looking for a upward trajectory for CRISPR from now onwards. Look at Editas. It's up 4.61%, that is $32. Again, the next resistance I see for Editas is at 32.16. We have done extremely well here. The MACD is also bullish and we are not yet oversold, so plenty of runway ahead. Let us look at ARKG, which is doing handsomely at 4.44. And again, ARKG faces a resistance at 64.34. The MACD is bullish and we are just nearing the overbought status. So hoping for the best here. Bluebird, again up 3.82%, and it's going to test this red line, which has always acted as a very strong resistance. So this is a channel within which, it's a bearish channel within which Bluebird has been moving downwards. So let us hope that Bluebird is able to pierce this resistance. Once it does, just like CRISPR and Vertex have done, this will become a support. So let's go to Vertex. So in case of Vertex, again, we have a gain of 0.9%, that is $1.89. And I'm going to go to the 1 year view. And if you look at the 1 year view here, we have got a solid support at 205.22. And our next resistance is going to be 213.35. Our MACD is solid and it's bullish. We are being a bit overbought right now, which could indicate a slowing down of the increase in price and maybe a sideward movement. And again, an attempt to test the 213.35 level and then go further from there. TDOC is at a gain of 0.84%, which translates to around 77 cents. And if we go into the 1 year, the 6 month time frame for TDOC, you'll see we have been on a solid downward bearish channel and we are trying to break out from it right now. So if I go to 1 day view, you would see that this is the end of the channel that I had there. So if I pull it further, it's going to be out here. And we have broken above that channel, so I have converted it into a green color, and that shows that we are having a support here from the 50-day EMA, and also the 11-day EMA is giving support. So that's a lot of support helping Teladoc to push up, and if everything goes well and if our MACD crosses over the signal line tomorrow, we should see a continuation of this upward trend and gain more on Teladoc. So, and when we come to Regeneron, it has been a rather uninspiring performance with a drop of 1.94. Let me see if there is any negative news for Regeneron. So there is no negative news for Regeneron as such in my TradingView system. Maybe it's there somewhere else. But yeah, overall I'm very, very happy, and I hope that you're happy too with the way the CRISPR stocks have worked out. And in general, overall, if we look at the indices, indicators, NASDAQ is up, and we also have Dow up, and we have S&P 500 up, and of course the VIX is down big time. So I can see here that the VIX has bounced off the support, which is not what I wanted to happen, but let us hope that it comes down again, and maybe in tomorrow's action we'll see VIX coming down. So that's about it for today, and let's hope for the best for tomorrow. And this brings me to the end of this session. I have seen the channel having more views, and I've got more likes, and also a positive comment and feedback. So I thank you all for that, and thanks for all your support. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll meet again in the next session. Have a nice day.